If you have cats in your home, you know it can be really stressful and hard to figure out when they're not feeling well. The way cats express pain and discomfort is really different than how we do, but with a little bit of training and technique, you can actually pick up on these changes yourself. I want to tell you about a tool that's been developed by the University of Montreal called the Feline Grimace Scale. This is part two of a two-part series. In part one, we talked about when and how to use the FGS. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 action units that they have identified that can help you determine whether your cat might be in pain. So let's get to it. The first thing to look at is your cat's position of their ears. Now, a happy and comfortable cat will have their ears pointing straight up and turned forward or maybe rotating around to pick up sounds in the room. As a cat feels unwell, the ears tend to flatten and pull apart. The second thing to look at is their eyes. So an alert and happy cat will have kind of round eyes that look alert and are looking around. And as they don't feel well, the eyes will start to scrunch and narrow. The technical term for this is orbital tightening. But if you think about it, if you stub your toe and you hurt, you do like a grimace. You go like, and your eyes close up and your mouth kind of scrunches. So that's what we're observing here. The third thing to look at is the shape of their muzzle. So as they're doing that grimacing action, the muzzle goes from round and relaxed to being kind of flattened and narrowed out. And along with that is the fourth action unit to look at, which is their whisker position. So as they're making that grimacing expression, the happy and relaxed whiskers, and this will change from cat to cat. But the whiskers will go from kind of pointing forward or curved down in a nice relaxed position to kind of flattening and straightening out and maybe even pointed toward the back of the head. This one, I think it's really helpful to get an idea of what your cat looks like when they're normal and comfortable, so that you can have a basis for comparison. And then the last thing is the actual position of their head. So a cat that's alert and comfortable, and again, you don't want to do this in a sleeping cat. They should be in a place where they're just looking around and observing what's going on around them. But the shoulder is going to be at about the level of where their mouth or the muzzle is. So they're going to have their head up and they're going to be looking around. As they're not feeling well, the head kind of comes down. They almost like kind of curl up into themselves and they're making that grimacing expression. So what you'll see is the shoulders might be at the level of the eyes or even the ears if their head is way down. So this scale is really great. If you go to felinegrimacescale.com, you can look at some pictures. You can download an app for your smartphone, and it has a lot of different diagrams and photographs for you to look at and compare. What I would suggest you do now is if you have a happy, healthy cat, go ahead and start doing this with them occasionally, just so you know what your cat looks like when they feel good. So if they have changes, then you can bring them to your veterinarian's attention. So I'm really excited about this tool. I think it's going to be really great to help pet parents detect when their cats are in pain and ensure their cats are as comfortable as they can possibly be. My name is Carolyn Nahn. I am the owner and medical director of Arms of Aloha, where we believe every pet deserves peace, comfort, and dignity at the end of their life. If this was helpful to you, please share it with your friends and family. If you would like more great content like this, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website, armsofaloha.com. Mahalo.